Galnet News, your galaxy in focus. 9th of March, 3302. Our top story today. Last week, the Aurelus system was the site of a combat operation designed to eliminate the Blue Hand Gang, a ruthless criminal organization. One of the operation's objectives was to recover the escape pods the criminals were transporting through the system. Thanks to the brave pilots who supported the initiative, the objective was successfully completed, and the recovered pods were delivered to Wilkes Orbital. As personnel at Wilkes Orbital continue with the task of identifying the pod's occupants, authorities at the starport have made a surprising announcement. Professor Ishmael Palin and his research team were among those rescued in the operation. Galnet received a statement from Principal Administrator of Wilkes Orbital, Governor Lawrence, who said, "We were shocked to discover the professor and his colleagues, but also delighted. He's in a delicate state at the moment, but we're confident he'll make a full recovery." Meanwhile, Rose Trebek, the military veteran who spearheaded the operation against the Blue Hand Gang, was asked how Professor Palin might have ended up in the criminals' custody. She said, "The Blue Hand are opportunists, so it's hard to imagine them going to the trouble of tracking down Palin and abducting him. My guess is that they bought the professor's escape pod from someone else, probably without even knowing what was in it. Hopefully the professor will be able to tell us more once he's back to full health." And following this news, a further statement from Wilkes Orbital was released. "The professor has suffered significant mental and physical trauma, and given his age, the magnitude of his experience shouldn't be underestimated. But so far, he's shown remarkable resilience, and we're confident he'll make a full recovery." No information regarding the specifics of Professor Palin's abduction was forthcoming, but it is hoped he will make a full statement soon. Some more controversial news now from Commander Gan, who was speaking to Chef Olivia Gordon outside his restaurant Pan Galactic, who said, "We've heard a lot about these barnacles, but the most important question has yet to be asked. How do they taste? I have sampled delicacies from across the galaxy, including Seti rabbits and vacuum krill. Now I seek new flavors with which to tantalize my clientele. I intend to create a dish fit for an emperor. Space barnacle broth with a Duringus truffle oil foam and Ochoeng chili reduction." When asked about the ethics of eating what could be a sentient being, Gordon was dismissive, saying, "Food is beyond such concerns. There can be no higher honor than to be lovingly prepared by my highly trained master chefs and served to the galaxy's most demanding connoisseurs." Following this news, Commander Matsoff has a follow-up, reporting that Oliver Gordon experienced a different kind of heat yesterday as he was served with a writ demanding he change the name of his restaurant Pan Galactic. Lawyers for the Pan Galactic Mining Corporation told members of the press, "Our clients want to make clear that this restaurant and its head chef have no connection whatsoever to their corporation. As such, they have served notice regarding the name Pan Galactic and will pursue the case vigorously." Legal experts are intrigued by the case as it could set a precedent for galaxy-wide intellectual property rights. Professor Janus of the Federal Bar Council ventured that it would be an interesting case if it were heard, although it does highlight the need for more closely aligned intellectual property law. It seems Oliver Gordon's no-holds-barred approach to cuisine may have thrown him from the frying pan into the fire. Some Alliance news now. A group of formerly independent pilots from the Hyel Yeh system, going by the creative name of the Independent Pilots of Hyel Yeh, have put forward a bid to join the Alliance, which has been generally welcomed by its members. The group describes itself as an organization of free traders invested in commercial operations, made up mainly of former Federal Navy pilots who wanted a better life. They object to what they describe as the federalization of space and reached a consensus to come together and apply for Alliance membership. The system itself is a little outside the regular Alliance stomping grounds and is fairly close to the territories claimed by followers of Simguru Antal and Lee Yong-rui, while also being of potential interest to Edmund Mahn and Zachary Hudson. The system itself is one of high industry, featuring 3 Coriolis stations and 4 outposts, and those outside the Alliance will surely be watching closely to see what impact, if any, the independent pilots of Hyel Yeh might have on the political situation there. That's the Galnet news for today. Tune in next time to keep your galaxy in focus.